7 NES games I'll never beat. What's up, nerds? I'm Longy Long, the Ghetto Gamer, and I kinda suck at video games. It's no secret, you won't hurt my feelings, and if you've ever watched my channel, you'll know I've got an ever-growing pile of NES games that I'll never beat. Today we're going to have a look at 7 of these soul-crushing games that have destroyed me and left me a hollow shell of a gamer. Let's get started! Number 7. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's an obvious choice. What 90s kid hasn't had their little ego trampled by this ridiculous game? And this is the 4th time this game has popped up in one of my videos. It seems all roads lead to Ninja Turtles. And I mean, really, it makes sense. This is the highest grossing third-party NES game. At 4 million copies sold, that's more than double Mega Man 2. It's over 1 million more copies than Metroid. Every kid had this game. Number 6. Bionic Commando. The Famicom version of this game was actually called Hitler's Resurrection, and it was way easier. Yeah, the Japanese version takes place in an alternate future where neo-Nazis rule the world and they're plotting a big scheme to resurrect Hitler, and you've got to stop him. I've tried repeatedly to make a full review for this game, but things keep mysteriously happening that keep me from doing it. I figure it's probably just zombie Hitler telling me not to do it, but I thought I should at least point out that this game is wicked hard. I'm never going to beat it, but the Japanese version of this game, besides being oddly Hitler-centric, is much, much easier with way fewer random enemies than the American version. Isn't that weird? Number 5. Metal Gear. I like Metal Gear. I think it's one of the unsung heroes of the NES. The game world, in terms of scope at least, is on par with Metroid and Zelda, and this game almost single-handedly created the stealth genre. Unfortunately, I lack the patience to succeed at stealth games. I'll never beat it because, more or less, I just want to run around shooting everyone in the face. And the focus on Metal Gear is trying to stay out of fights. So it's a lot of fun, but I'll never beat it. Number 4. Fester's Quest. This game gets a lot of flack for being too hard, and that flack is totally warranted. This game is almost unplayably impossible. You've got almost no life bar, and you start back at the beginning every time you die. The enemies suck up bullets like some kind of bullet-sucking thing, and some of the weapons you get fly out in waves, making them almost worthless in the narrow passages that are all over the game. Ah! Number 3. Final Fantasy. This game is only hard if you aren't willing to grind away at the same enemies for hours and hours of your life. The problem is, the story of Final Fantasy is stale and uninspired and not at all worth unfolding, let alone investing the amount of grinding it takes to get through the game. It doesn't justify the narrative payoff. Fortunately, I have a life and therefore have better things to do than beat the same enemies in different colors over and over and over and over. Number 2. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. I've come very close to beating this game many times. It's hard, it is known, and yet every time I reach the final boss, the Shadow Link or whatever, I always lose. Always! And unlike some of these other games I've only played long enough to decide I don't like them, I've tried and tried for like 30 years to beat this game. I'll never beat this thing because the final stages are insane. OMG. And before we reveal my number 1 unbeaten game, let's take a look at a few others. And remember, this list is nowhere near exhaustive. It'd be so much easier just to make a video of games I have beaten. And one day I probably will. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe so you can see when I make new ones. Together we can grow our retro collections without wasting a bunch of money. And the number 1 game I'll never beat is Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, that's right. I've never beaten this game. I don't even want to. I don't feel like it. Look, if I spend decades of my life consistently working away at the same game and never beat it, then that has to be a sign, right? I've come back to this game again and again. I can't finish the last level. I can whistle like Fred Savage. I can dodge bullet bills and jump on heads. I can stand on my head. I can do whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? But I don't have the time or energy to beat this hard game anymore. And I don't care, Mario. I don't care. Yeah, anyway. So that's my list. Are there any games you wanted to see on here? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Are there games that have been vexing you for your whole gaming career? Drop a comment below and let me know. Be sure to hit the like button if you've made it all the way to the end of the video. It's obvious that you liked it, so you might as well just hit the button, okay? Share it with a friend, do whatever, and subscribe so you can see when my next video comes out, okay? Thanks for watching. I'm Long, the Ghetto Gamer. See ya.